Hey, I'm Kilroy, and today we're going to be talking about a very, very good friend of mine. He's gone on now, but I still remember him as a friend. So hang on, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Welcome to Kilroy's Outlaws and Legends Behind the Music with your host, multi-award-winning music producer, Eddie Kilroy. And now, here's your host, Eddie Kilroy.
Ray Price, the great Ray Price. Hey, if you don't remember him, you didn't like country music. You didn't hear Heartaches by the Number, Crazy Arms. Oh man, I am telling you, so many hits. Nightlife. Oh, Nightlife was so great. Hey, if you want to hear some steel guitar playing, go find Nightlife by Ray Price. Buddy Emmons, one of the great steel guitarists, is playing some jazz guitar on that. And it's just absolutely wonderful. So dig it out and look at it and see what you think about it. But he started off, incidentally, his passion in life. He was born in East Texas on a farm there and was used to being around animals and mules and what have you. And he started off wanting to be a veterinarian. And they said, Ray, you're too small to be a veterinarian. You can't handle the big animals, the bulls, the horses, the mules, and what have you. He said, well, heck, I'll just go be a singer. And did he go be a singer? He started with out in Dallas and around that area, Fort Worth area, and became friends with Lefty Frizzell. And Lefty encouraged him to go to Nashville. So he went to Nashville. He hangs out there playing around, doing different things, and he meets Hank Williams. And Hank said, hey, would you go out and front my band, the Drifting Cowboys? Ray said, yeah, I will. And then when Hank and his wife Audrey Williams, when they split up, Hank moved in with Ray Price, which was wonderful for me because obviously I didn't know Hank Williams. He was dead when I was a very, very young guy. And Ray had incredible Hank Williams stories. You know, when a guy comes in and lives with you for 6 months, you're going to learn a lot about the guy. Plus, working on the road with him, he and Hank became good friends. And Ray started out, after Hank died, he took the Drifting Cowboys out, Hank Williams' band. And he told me, he said, I did that about 6 months. And something told me, go be Ray Price, don't try to be Hank Williams. And so he left the band and went out to be Ray Price. And did he do it? Yes, he did it. So many hit songs, so many innovations in music. He more or less invented the 4/4 time. Everything in country music was 2/4 time, and he went into the 4/4 time. Somebody asked him one time, Ray, how'd you come up with the 4/4 time? And how do you get that? He said, you just take a slow song, and do it faster. That's not really true, but that's why it was a good answer for him. But he was a swell guy, and we had so many different things. In Nashville, he did well. Oh, you know who else was in the band? I talked about Buddy Emmons, and I was thinking about somebody else too. Darryl McCall, Johnny Bush. Johnny Bush wrote Whiskey River, and I'm sure you've heard Willie Nelson do Whiskey River. Johnny Bush wrote it. He did things, but Ray had a lot of hobbies. As long as the hobby was challenging him, Ray was into thoroughbred racing, and he had a lot of thoroughbreds. And he won a little money, but he lost a lot also. Matter of fact, he gave my wife Elizabeth one of the horses that he really thought a lot of. And when I moved to Nashville, this was in 1962, I would go to the Opry a lot. And I met Ray Price at the Opry, and I was kind of nervous, like when I met all of the stars that had been my heroes when I was a kid in my hometown of Liberty, Texas, and all of a sudden I'm visiting with them and so forth. And Ray and I hit it off immediately because of our love of horses, and we started talking about that. So that was my relationship with Ray Price, and that's how the relationship continued through the years. But when we moved to the ranch in Texas from Tennessee, our relationship picked up and became stronger because we saw more of each other. Prior to that, in Nashville, Ray was on the road a lot, but when he would come off the road, Liz and I could go over to his ranch in Mount Pleasant, 100 miles, 120 miles from our place. Or Ray would come over to our place and visit. But that's the story, how I hooked up with Ray. Unfortunately, I produced a lot of artists. Unfortunately for me, I never produced Ray Price. What a thrill that would have been. But the friendship remained up to the very end. And his phone number is in my phone, and it will never leave, because every time I go to my contacts and I see Ray Price, I think of him again. This is full of people, friends of mine that have lost and gone on. So that's Ray Price. I loved this friendship, and I cherished it. We've got other stories to tell. Hey, if you like these stories, ones like it about the other artists that I've worked with or been friends with through 40 decades in Nashville, subscribe to this, would you? I really would like to spread the word about genuine country music and the life we had in Nashville and the friends I made, and gosh, it goes on and on. Memories will never fade from the years in Nashville and the people that made a big part of my life. God bless each and every one of you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Kilroy's Outlaws and Legends Behind the Music. If you have any thoughts or questions about the content, email them. Kilroy Outlaws and Legends, all one word, at yahoo.com. That's Kilroy, no S, Outlaws and Legends, all one word, at yahoo.com. And don't forget to subscribe. Third-party use of any part of this podcast without the expressed consent of Eddie Kilroy is prohibited. The Kilroy's Outlaws and Legends Behind the Music podcast is a production of Eddie Kilroy.